I'm Cynthia Rothrock. You probably know me through my films. My career as an actress and my life has been linked to my true great passion, martial arts. Today I'm going to present a video to you that is dedicated to women and to our self-defense. Women can reach an excellence in martial arts. I strongly urge everyone to learn some sort of self-defense, especially women and children. It could prove to be priceless. To be able to save your life or one of a loved one will bring you peace of mind. Jim Wagner is one of the top police and military defensive tactics instructors in the world. He has also done 146 counterterrorism missions for the United States government. Jim is also the creator of reality-based martial arts. That's why he's here with me today to give his knowledge to this program. Welcome, Jim.
Thank you, Cynthia. As you know, what is taught in the martial arts school doesn't always translate well to the street, or what we call reality-based martial arts. And so I'm happy here to take my 15 years of law enforcement plus my military experience to help with this program to bring reality-based techniques and methods to women. Hi, my name is Sergeant Jim Wagner. I'm a police officer in the United States. I've been in law enforcement now for 15 years, and I've done a lot of patrol on the streets. I've worked in the jails, and I've worked with criminals. One of the unfortunate things in my career is dealing with women who have been sexually assaulted. It's obviously a heart-wrenching experience, not only for the women involved, but the families, the police officers, the judicial system. What I'm going to do today is try to give some pieces of knowledge that I've learned over the years to help you, the female victim, survive a conflict with a suspect. Now, one of the things that I've noticed over the years, because I've responded to hundreds of fights and conflicts, domestic violence, is that in a fight, men tend to use fists. They just start swinging away. That doesn't mean that they don't use open hand. It just means for someone who is panicking or untrained or just is not thinking, they tend to use a closed hand. And also I've noticed that over the years, women tend to use open hand techniques. The main thing is, in a real fight, you use whatever comes to your mind. Now obviously you can overcome a lot of things with training, but because women do tend to use open hands, I'm just going to teach a few open hand techniques that you need to know. Remember, I don't care about all this talk about women. It doesn't matter about size for the opponent, and it just matters about skill. I've dealt with these prisoners before. I've dealt with these inmates, and they are brutal people. And women, I just hate to say it, that most of you don't stand a chance if you fight these type of people. So therefore, your main thing is to hit fast and escape. That is what your main goal is. If you think you're going to go blow to blow with a big guy who's been working out in prison, who just got out and he's done years doing rapes, no, you're not going to win against him. Hit, run, get out of there. So now I have my partner here, Brian, and what he's got on his hand is a focus glove, the shape of a head, and he backs it up with two hands. We're going to do techniques that any woman can do, and don't get too wrapped up in exactly the angles of your hand. Just have your hands open, but try to strike with your palms, all right? One of the easiest techniques is just to take your arm and shove it right through. It sounds simple, but most women tend to slap. There's nothing wrong with slapping, and I will show you a technique for slapping. However, don't think about slapping on this particular one. Just think of shoving as hard as you can the surface area of the face. Don't worry too much exactly where the target is, because he's going to be moving. If he grabs a hold of you or he's got a hold of your purse, just take your hand and shove it right through his face. Now, if I was going to hit Brian here in real life, I don't just want to hit the surface. I want to drive through his face. I want to create the maximum trauma, maximum shock. Now, one shot is never going to do it. So if someone grabs a hold of you, just do a couple shots, turn around and run screaming. You need to yell. You need to get help. People need to know that you're in danger. However, don't yell help. Don't scream out help. You know why? Because most people won't help. Most people will hear help, and the last thing they want to do is get involved. So when you hit somebody and try to get away, start screaming, "Fire! Fire!" If you scream fire, I guarantee nobody wants their building burned down, and they'll call someone or they'll come out and look. So fire instead of help. Now, we're going to do what we call a hook punch. Women, I've been slapped before. Won't go into the story, but I've been slapped and it hurts. It's a shock. Most women slap very well. However, just to improve it a little bit more, instead of using just your arm, try to learn to do it with your body. Use your whole body. Use your palm. The problem is with slapping is most women tend to use their fingers. Yes, it's going to shock them, but your main thing is to really stun them. So if I was hitting Brian here, I'm not just going to slap him on the cheek, slap him upside the ear. If you hit the ear, that's going to create that sudden pressure in his ear, pop an eardrum, make him stun for a second. And again, what are you doing? Escaping, screaming fire all the way. So we go like this, you're hitting, and now when you're ready for that good slap, take your whole body and just go right through. Now he's going to flip it out the other way so you can see it coming this way. See, I use my whole palm of my hand, and I'm not going to sit here and start fighting this guy. I'm going to hit him a few times, and then I'm out of there. Why go against nature? If you have your hands open, that's fine. All I'm saying is put your body behind it.